Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis,
the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Newton. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Throwing on third down, Newton. And that is incomplete. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. K.J. Osborne deep for Minnesota. .42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 38. Cunningham. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Cunningham. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Here's Cunningham. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here, and now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Peterson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action, it's Cunningham. That's going to be caught by Moss. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Vikings are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. I think defensively, you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 45 yards for him on the ground so far. A great start to this divisional round contest.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Now he steps away. Throw right side complete to Carter. Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They'll try and run with their fullback. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Newton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Newton. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Complete. Jefferson the target. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Cunningham looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Now on 2nd and 16, Newton. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. Adrian Peterson now getting ready to go again on offense. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Cunningham. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Cunningham to throw. Here's a screen to Powell. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll look to throw again. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Rosas to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Off play action. Newton. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Last week in the wild card win, he had 7 catches. That's his first one here.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So now a carry here for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Newton. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Now it's Newton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And our focus now moves to Adrian Peterson. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark. And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it. Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run again with Peterson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They run over center with Peterson. 73 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play? They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they? No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Cunningham. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to add on to their first half lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out?
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Newton rolling to his right. And his throw is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Newton to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now Newton. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Newton's throw here into the hands of Moore. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the 3rd quarter. And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, Peterson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Cunningham. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Zach Davidson from 4 yards out. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On first down, Newton. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Forced out to his left. And he comes back with one complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hassan Reddick in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They run with Peterson. He's been busy tonight. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Rudolph has it left side. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton dancing to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. He won't get in, but they are going to have the football in a great spot. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Peterson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. They give it to Peterson. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. Cunningham. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Nick Muse from 3 yards out. And the Vikings are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Here's Johnny Hecker now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. On the return is Osborne. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to throw. Cunningham. Throw left side complete. That's Peterson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Carry number 20 now for Peterson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Cunningham. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Rosas' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Newton now to throw. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.